We're gonna let it build up.
No, they
As
gonna
people
build up.
come in, and so they can tell you how wrong you are.
This tan though.
That tan,
This tan though.
this thin face, this hair color.
Come through.
Come through, Cancun.
Come through.
Okay, we see it's 2 people in here right now. Okay, it's 5, so we can start talking.
Yeah.
So with me and Sparkles are having a bit of a debate.
First, let me put out an
Hey,
announcement. This is my new manager, right here. So if you want to get in contact with me, even though some of you all don't know me, but you will know me soon.
Soon.
This is
Very
the person
soon.
that you will get in contact with. So let's first throw it out. Now to the debate.
Sparkles is wrong as F.
She say I'm wrong. So this is the thing. I need for you guys to let us know who's right and who's wrong. And the reason for this is that we was having a discussion earlier, and I told China, I said, hey, we need to get
Find out
other people's point of views, because I could be wrong.
I think she's dead ass wrong.
I'm not. I could be wrong, but in the same token, I don't feel like I'm wrong. So, the scenario. Do you want to put it out? Because I don't want you to say that I put it out.
No, you're not like that. You're not like that. You ain't you're not gonna add. You ain't gonna add no fluff to it. So,
but I want you to.
Okay, so the scenario is, not saying me in particular, but you're dating a person. You're dating a person. This person has to go away. Hey, mama. This person has to go away for a year. Yeah. Like for a year. Yeah. And they have to do a tour in Afghanistan or whatever. The relationship wasn't that super strong, but it was a nice communication, like y'all was kicking it. I would say probably it kicked off maybe a couple of months before the other person had to go to Afghanistan or whatever. And so this person comes back from Afghanistan. Now now don't get me wrong. Y'all have talked. Y'all have conversated. I'll say
during the tour.
During this time, the person was on
communication.
Tour. Y'all communicated.
Again, this person is away.
Y'all communicated.
This person is away.
And I would say more times than not. But it could have been more. You know what I'm saying? It could have been more. But y'all did communicate. So, when this person comes back from Afghanistan, should they expect to come back to the same situation between you and them as when they left? I don't think so. This is why I say I don't think so. Because this is the thing. Now, I'll say this was a situation that I was in. We talked while this person was away. You know what I'm saying? We conversated. What you want to say?
Go out and say reaching for a lot. Reaching. You reach out.
I reached out.
You reached out.
Hey, Kyria. Hey, beautiful. But okay, we communicated. We did communicate, but it was not like super serious. Like it wasn't like,
You're making my point even better. Go ahead.
We were not talking every night, and one of the reasons why, we weren't talking every night is, I would put my phone calls out there. You know what I'm saying? And when I saw that they were slow to return, I digressed from calling. I digressed from calling and texting. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, well, let me pull back. Let me fall back. You know what I'm saying? I understand And when you are doing that kind of time, like I understand, it's a mental thing also. Like I get it. You are in a war kind of a situation, whatever. You know, I understand. I totally get it. So let me pull back though, and I to me have displayed my concern. I've displayed my careship. So once I see that it is not fully reciprocated, I'm going to let you do you. But what you're not going to come back to is the same situation that you left. Because what you did not do while you were over in Afghanistan was make me a priority. And I know for a fact you made other things a priority. I ain't mad at you. But we're going to play the same game. I think I'm right.
Not saying you wrong, but you are in some ways. She giving y'all a whole different story than what I just got. So that's the first thing. That's the first thing. What she ain't tell you, she said, I reached out a lot of times. What's a lot of times?
I did reach out.
What's a lot of times, China?
Okay, when they first left, I reached out a few times. Like
3?
Don't do that to me, Sparkles.
3?
I reached out. Like
This is the part I'm trying to do. It's like it's a give and take type situation. I think she forgets about the give and take type situation because her statement to me was, "Well, they was away. Well, couldn't they use the same statement that you was?"
No, they cannot use the same
why
statement because they were away. Because it was some things here that they would still show priority to, and I agree with that.
But you don't know if it was every day. You don't. This is something. Women, stop assuming shit. I'm gonna tell you that. Stop assuming shit. Because the first 3 letters in assume is ass. You're gonna make an ass out yourself if you out there assuming stuff. You can't assume that somebody is doing something when you have no knowledge if that's what actually they're doing.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna say that person was not talking to other people.
Yes.
But
on a daily basis.
You can't say that. See, there we go. Assumptions.
Okay, for one, Sparkles and I know this person. I will actually go on record and say I believe Sparkles kind of know this person a little better than I did because they were like brother and sister. They belonged to an organization where they were brother and sister. So, I believe she just kind of knew him a lot better. So, what we're in pertaining to why we can't really disclose why his priorities were the way they were, but we know for a fact that I was not a very high priority. Thus, because I knew I wasn't that high, I extended myself, I feel, the necessary amount of times. Once I saw the extension, it was not being reciprocated. You know, I'm a cool person. I'm a cool being. I just put it in reverse and I slide on up out that jam. Sparkles is saying that this was a two-way ship.
It was a two-way ship.
I don't see it as that.
It was a two-way ship.
I
think both parties, not saying nobody was right and nobody was wrong. I think that when it came to both parties had their own visual or own type of thing that was going in their head that it should have been. So when those parties was back in the same place, they did not agree on the visuals. Nobody communicated. Nobody communicated on what the visual is supposed to be. So I just said, for me, and this is why she say I'm full of shit. This is why I need y'all help. Like, for you 5 people that still watching.
As many as
I need y'all help on this, only for the simple fact is that I just feel like that if it wasn't you can't assume somebody else is doing something else or think that they gonna be on your same priority and say I called them a lot, which it was not a lot.
It was a lot.
Okay, a lot. It's an individual thing. A lot is a lot to a lot can be one.
I called all the way to Afghanistan.
Yeah. A lot can be a little to somebody else, and a little can be a lot to somebody else. So it's about perception. So I'm all about perception and people how they perceive things. So okay, cool. My thing is, if it wasn't communicated to, or if you felt like I'm done with this is over. This is something I'm not gonna deal with.
Well,
I
was not gonna have that conversation while they were in Afghanistan.
But you could have had it before.
But I thought that we were still rocking before.
Hey,
it was made clear. Okay,
I know the situation.
I thought we was good. I thought we was good when he left. Like, I thought we was good. I'm like, all right.
You know what you said.
I don't really remember what I said, but I did think we were good. I thought we were okay. I thought we were on a communicable avenue. Okay, I thought we were on a communicable avenue.
All right.
So, but when I saw during this course of the year,
for a man, is that really? Because women say one thing, but then
okay,
it's like when a woman in bed, right? She be like, I don't want it.
I hate it.
And then scoop that booty over.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you
what that means.
Let me tell you what I became floored at. This is where I became floored. And I was just like, the nerve. The fucking nerve. When he came back, and I'm talking about when he came back. Like, first of all, to let me know he was coming back, to let me know I'm stepping back in. So he would just send me a lot of likes on different stuff, like, yeah.
But also, didn't you get a text message received that this is around the time that I will be home?
Don't do that. I told you we was on a communical. We weren't beyond communicating. I didn't say.
No, you said.
I didn't say. Dude, don't call me no more. We weren't there. Which is an approach I usually take with people. I usually take that approach with people. I do. But I didn't take this approach with him. For one, he's in Afghanistan. He's in a warlike situation. I get it. For two, I don't think that would have, I still understand the psyche of a person that is over there in something like that. So I didn't think that would be good to take that kind of approach. That's probably not the time. But to me, the audacity stepped in for me. When you come back and you think you're finna step into the same situation, the exact same situation that you left out of without the same kind of communication that took place before, oh, that's a lot of nerve. You didn't even take my temperature to see where I was at. You didn't even see... You didn't even try to have a conversation with me about how I was feeling about the situation. You landed.
But did you do the same thing?
Why do I have to do the same thing?
I think it goes both ways. I think whenever something is happening, I think it can go both ways. You can't completely be like, no. You can't do this and be like, well, did you try? Because then at least if you try, you be like, well, I did try. I believe in taking excuses away from people.
I know you do.
This way, she would have totally took the excuse away. Now he has an excuse that you did exactly the same thing that you're saying.
No, he doesn't.
He did. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
No, I can see. Yes, I can see if he did. I can see if he did. And he felt like, well, Dad, she ain't say nothing to me, and he made that an argument.
Can y'all chime in, please? Because I
can see he made that an argument. He did not make that argument, and let's not forget. He was home a whole week and a half. Saw him be home.
Not a whole week and a half after being in a war zone. I'm sorry.
Saw him being home. And I was super cool. I'm like, oh, okay. He at home. All right. I stopped chilling. Getting reacclimated. Okay.
After being in a war zone again.
I feel like you being biased because that's your...
No.
That's your
But
brother.
that's not me. you know, I'm not a one-sided type person.
I know, but I need something else to go on because I'm not understanding why you're not riding for me like how I think you should be riding for me.
Because you want to be right, though. You want to be 100% right. I'm not saying what you're saying is totally wrong. I'm not saying what he did was totally right. That's the thing about me. Like, I'm not saying these two things couldn't, but I do think on one side of it, it could have been this way. On your side, it could have been that way. You could have took the excuse away by saying, hey, I see that you home.
But that's the thing.
No.
No. Why should I reach out to him? Why should I say? I had started off saying something first. So, you know, I don't keep saying nothing first.
Yeah.
I don't keep talking first.
But why not?
Why shouldn't you have to do something? I extended myself to you enough, and I showed you
at least you
that I was rocking with you. I showed you that I was rocking with you.
No,
I did. I showed you I was rocking with you. You didn't rock how I was rocking with you back. So I digressed in how I was rocking with you. I gave you the same energy you gave me.
And maybe they feel the same way.
You cannot say you feel the same way because I started out different.
Maybe they feel like you're not giving me the same energy I'm giving you. It's about assumptions, and this is why I'm saying like communication is very important when it comes to situations because people will assume that that's what you're saying and that's what you're doing. You like, no, that's exactly not what I was doing. I gave you out this energy and you didn't give it back.
But we tried to have a conversation. But a bomb just
went over my head yesterday.
Don't use it as an excuse.
I'm sorry.
That should make you want to talk to me more.
I could have died yesterday.
That should make you want to talk to me more.
And I'm sorry I didn't respond to this text when I got 3 people over here that ain't got no legs.
The wounded coming in.
Yeah, like
that should make you
want
to talk to me more. That should make you want to be there for me more. That should make you want to be.
You want to be with that person more though?
I did my part. I feel like I showed interest.
What's your part?
I showed interest. I showed concern. I showed support. You know what I'm saying?
And you also showed fuck you.
That was
be honest. We honest.
That was not until later. That was not until later when I felt like I wasn't getting the same kind of how I was feeling was not being reciprocated. Like that's the only time that I kind of gave like, oh okay, like it's cool. It's cool. And we did technically try to have a conversation when he got back. And it just went left. It went completely left.
Teacher. Why did it go left?
It was totally his fault.
I was there. Look,
I keep forgetting that part.
I was there.
It totally went fucking left. Like, I was like...
Okay, when is it?
I was like, what?
This is my question.
Who?
When is it?
Who?
When do you look at things and say, I could have been a reason for this, and they was the reason for it? Every action is a reaction. Every reaction is an action, right?
He was the reason.
But how can you say that was the reason?
Because he was the reason. He was the reason. Like, I showed genuine interest. I never stopped calling. I never stopped showing concern. I never
call every day.
I did not call every day.
You didn't call every week.
I did not call every week.
I know.
Okay. I called.
You call every so often.
Just like he called every so often.
I'm just saying, like, you have to
every so often.
You have to open it up and be like, when did you call? You call every so often. So. Okay,
and then, all right. So, I'm sure he was dating somebody over there. Because I know him. I'm sure of it. That's not my problem. Because I was dating someone here. I kind of started seriously dating somebody here.
That if he watching this, he knows now.
I kind of seriously.
You probably ain't gonna watch it right now, but later on when you watch this, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. Now
But
I see why the random text was. It's what it was.
I was at liberty to date somebody else because like it wasn't no guarantee between he and I, but I still wanted to be a support for him while he was away.
Here's my thing. So you know you could bring people on camera. So somebody raised their hand and want to come on camera.
Who want to come on camera right now?
And
like
debate
it's only
this
two of y'all right
conversation.
now. It's only two of y'all
Who
right
wants to?
And
put
we'll
their,
ask y'all. We'll ask
not
y'all.
debate the situation, but give your own opinion.
Your own about this these shenanigans
that's going on. So
these
I need to. If you raise your hand, we gonna go to you
or
on camera.
say something.
Or
yeah.
say something. Yeah.
Like who we're gonna bring you on camera and we're gonna have you. We're gonna ask you this question and we're gonna see your idea and your thought on it. So. Just kind of say, you know, I don't mind, or y'all could bring me on camera or whatever.
Because the situation is, let me give you a brief synopsis overall. You talking to somebody.
They go to war.
They go away.
They go away to war.
You talk to him every so often. He talks to you every so often. Or she, you know, because it could be a male perspective.
Or, yeah,
also.
You know what I mean? Both. It can be both.
It can be both, or that's, you know, whatever. So.
Whatever.
And when they come back home, because they didn't call you in the first week or whatever, after being in war, that you feel a certain type of way, and then
he was out kicking it.
I need y'all because I feel like
he was out kicking it.
I would kick you too. Shit, I just seen the 50 niggas die last week. Like 50 of these niggas died. Like,
and I'm not mad that he was kicking it, but. The audacity to step up in my presence and in my face.
But did you ever say that this is not acceptable?
Yes, I totally said. Yes. When we went outside and we was outside for like 3 hours, I totally told him.
The person got back.
Oh, had I expressed this to him before? Absolutely. Like, I'm not happy. I don't like how you're handling
and I'm
me.
not gonna talk to you anymore.
I didn't go. No, because with this person, I didn't play that kind of game with. You know who you can play that kind of game with and who you can't. This was not the kind of man that you played that game with. You can chess move that with different people. Like, you know, y'all know it's different guys you can say, and I don't want to talk to you no more, and you hang up on them and they gonna call you right back. This not the guy that's gonna do that. You tell this man, and I don't want to talk to you no more. So with him, it's say what you mean and mean what you say. So, but I totally expressed my dislike for the situation.
But did you say what you mean and mean what you say?
Shut up, Sparkles. Yes, I did. I think I did. I did. What did I say?
And you gotta think about if you did.
Wait a minute,
wait. When you have to think about what you said, like, did I?
You mean like how I really felt about him?
Yeah.
No. I'm not gonna do that. You know why. You know exactly why. You know exactly why.
So when you with somebody that's very upfront to say,
no, you know exactly
I need you to
why.
be upfront. But that's your own personal thing.
But we also know
if a person is telling you, I'm gonna be a God damn, my chest is red. Okay, I'm gonna focus on one thing. When you with somebody and say totally be upfront with me, and you not you it's not a lie. You just don't tell them everything.
I don't believe in giving people a whole lot of personal information. So,
but if you know what you're dealing with, then
I just don't believe in giving people a whole lot of personal information.
So who's the excuse going to for you or yourself?
Listen, if you don't divulge your feelings to me, I'm damn sure not gonna sit up and divulge my feelings to you. So we just sitting at the chessboard. So, but I did express to him like, yo, I don't like how you're treating me. I don't like how you're going about this. Like, I'm clearly reaching out to you. You're not really reaching back. I mean, I can't say he wasn't reaching back because he totally was. Well, just not often as I think. I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It wasn't like how it was when he left.
Sounds like I'm being right even more. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know why you all right.
You just said it out your own mouth.
What? What'd I say?
Just clarified that I was right.
You not, how is that right though? How is it right? He didn't divulge to me how he felt. He didn't tell me how he feel.
Did you know who you was dealing with before you dealt with him?
Okay. So why should I tell him? Why should I tell him how I felt?
Oh, but you knew that he needed to know stuff up front though. I'm just saying what you said. I'm just going by what you said, right?
Okay.
You said he's the type of person that needs to know what he is. Right?
Okay, yes.
He's a very upfront person.
Yes.
You also just said that you didn't do that.
But I just didn't tell him personal feelings about how I personally felt. I told him my dislike for the communication that was going on, how I felt about it. You know what I'm saying? I expressed to him, I will say we had, speakingly, a very honest relationship. Speakingly, it was honest, it was upfront. But I'm not finna sit up and tell nobody how I feel about them. We're talking about two different things now.
Right.
I'm not finna sit up here
I
and
agree with you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell him how
most people is not gonna be real honest.
Hell no, I'm not gonna
about
tell
their
you how I feel
opinion,
about
about
you.
their feelings anyway.
No.
But here's the but.
I don't want to hear this.
Once you told him how you felt, why keep communicating with him?
Because I just didn't think it was a good time to be like.
But why? For your feelings or his?
Okay, no, for his, because I knew the other aspect. He has another aspect of his life that was not so good. So you know what I'm saying? I did not think, especially being away at war, I did not think it was a good time to, especially being away like that, to be going back and forth arguing. Like, that's never a good time. Like, you away, it's never a good thing to argue with somebody when they're mouths and mad. And we're talking
an argument, or you saying, "Hey, this is my statement. This is how I feel.
Not, but
this is what it is."
Why waste the time that we did get on the phone with talking about feelings and stuff? Like, it was like a huge.
Why waste? Is what you said. I'm just.
Why waste time on such frivolous things?
But now you feel like your time was wasted by when he came back.
It was wasted. Like how you come
back? So you
wasted
your time for a whole year.
I didn't waste my time.
But
for
you
a whole
just
year.
said.
I just felt like it like I was supporting him. So like it's not him being away. It's not a good time to see him calling and be like, I ain't finna answer. That's not a good time to do that. He's away. Now, this is where I do totally agree with you. He's away at war. He's dealing with a lot. He's got his ranking is, pretty up there.
Couldn't you just send a message and be like, I understand that you might be going through a lot, because you did understand that and everything, but I don't think I'm your go-to person.
I just didn't think, I just didn't think. I didn't think
you could have, and it's clear cut. What? That's not hurting nobody's feelings or nothing. I don't think I'm your go-to person. Because now you like, well, you didn't call me. You wasn't my priority when you came back. You didn't text me when I text you.
He's home now. So.
But you didn't do this and you ain't do that.
He's home now.
When you was like,
it's nothing now.
Prior to him going away, you said, this is X, this is Y, and this is Z. This is my feelings. This is the reason for my feelings.
I ain't talking about my feelings.
Again. See how I'm becoming right again?
I ain't talking about my feelings.
See how I'm becoming right again. So, it's like, so you didn't tell him how you felt. But you told him
I told him what I didn't like. Like,
okay.
I don't like the communication. I don't like the barrier of time that goes past.
Okay.
With how often we communicate.
Again, people, this is before. I don't like XYZ. So if somebody texts you,
I don't like it.
During a situation where it could be rough, rocky, or whatever, and your response is, how are you feeling?
How you feeling?
What's going on?
What's good?
Isn't that giving mixed signals that women say they don't like? Sounds like
no.
Yes, it
no,
is.
No.
Oh my God,
because
yes, it is.
Because I can completely be mad at you. But that doesn't mean I don't know how to be cordial in the situation.
You can
that
be cordial. You could be cordial.
I don't feel the need to throw a tantrum.
So how is that throwing a tantrum by getting that text and being like, hey, I understand that you're going through a lot. This is being very light and very open to a conversation. You're not hurting nobody's feelings. You're not doing anything. All you're saying is like, hey.
Because I still want it to be like...
I understand that I might be your go-to person just because you're feeling a certain type of way right now. But
I still want it to be like, lean on me.
Isn't that mixed signals?
We are not strong.
Isn't that mixed signals?
And I'll be
but isn't that mixed signals?
That is not mixed signals. That is not mixed signals. But, okay, my problem is when this person returned, they expected to, when I say jump right back in, like.
But did you tell them about not jumping? They like, shit.
I've
been jumping rope all
They said,
I know
this is what they said. I don't know what you got going on, but you need to tell Buddy.
It's over.
It's over. You need to tell Buddy it's over.
It did.
Like, and meant it. I don't know what's good with you, but whatever you got going on, you need to tell Buddy it's over. Like, you know, and he wasn't fully back yet. He was on his way back. You know what I'm saying? So, but when he fully got back, he really thought, yeah, so, you know, XYZ, this is the plan, and so you ready to go? Like, what? You, sir.
Did you put that in like?
Sir, let me explain. Things are different. Things are a lot different. Again, this is when I can bring up my valuable points. I don't have to bring them up while you're away because I know that you still need my support. So, but now that you're here,
assumptions again. Why did you feel like he needed your support?
Okay, maybe he did need my support, but I still wanted to.
But you wanted to hold on to something.
I was not trying to hold on.
Yes, you were. Because you could have let it go.
I wanted to see how this was going to play out.
So you was holding on to just the curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
I wanted to see what he thought was really going to pop when you got back, and
this is making you right again.
No, you kind of played me, but I can't say he played because I didn't like the amount of communication. I would have liked it to be more communication. I would have liked that. So, you know, and thus when I saw that it was communication, but it wasn't a lot, I pulled back on my communication. Like I said, plus I really had started dating somebody kind of serious, and we were kind of happy. Harrell, what do you mean? Mm-hmm. No, because now I'm feeling
Bring him in.
Harrell, do you want to be on camera? Would you like to be on camera?
Bring Harrell in because I like
Harrell,
his
would
comment.
you like?
I like.
You just like the fact that it seems like it's swinging in your direction.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, like.
Harrell Johnson, would you like to join this discussion openly?
It seems like they might have a point of view that might have something that's going on because I think between, like, she always said I have a male's point of view when it comes to
you
stuff.
think like a dude.
But I'm a girl.
You think like a hoe. I'm not going to say the word on here, but you think like a hoe dude. You think like a whole dude, and you tend to side with the male point of view.
Do I?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I think just women don't communicate the way they need to.
But I expressed to him when he hit me with the "you ready to go?" Like, I'm like, oh no, we have problems. Like, I definitely hit him with the no, we got problems. We got problems.
But why not say something prior to? Why keep communicating with somebody that you knew?
Because that just was not the time to bring that kind of stuff up.
Why?
But now that you're back, yes, now that you're back,
it was time before.
Now that you're back,
again, it was time before. But during, and then it's time after. Like, we missing a
now that you're back,
missing a whole span
of missing a year.
We missing a whole span of shit that you could have been like, I'll talk to you when you get back. You could have kept it like that. That's not being mean. That's not being malice. That's not doing nothing. That was kind of being mean. To me, that was a little. No, what I said was mean. But I just think that you could have just easily just been like, you know what? I explained how I felt before.
Well, I explained it when he got back.
But you explained it before, though.
When he hit me with
But you was talking during.
You ready to go? Because I'm ready to go.
Yeah, because I would have said the same thing to your ass. Because I'm like, well, you know, you said a lot of shit before.
T, half man, half amazing, blonde is right. She is not right.
Thank you.
She's not right. Like, no, real talk.
No, because before you could have just been like, this is it. All during the middle of the year, you could have been like, this is it. Then afterwards, you like, no, I meant what I said a year ago. What?
He was away at war.
No.
He was away at war.
But if you mean what you say, then why not keep it that way? And why keep communicating? Because when that nigga texts you, you text him back.
It just was not the time. It was not the time to be dismissive. In my opinion.
That's not dismissive.
That's
being honest. And that's
in my opinion, it was not the time to be dismissive. Because I know what he was going through. I know that he had a lot on his plate. I know.
You understood it while he was there, but then after he was there, you didn't understand. Because you like, for a whole week, you didn't
Okay.
Even though I understood it while you was there and dead bodies was behind you.
Okay.
I didn't understand it then. But as soon as you put your foot on U.S. soil. You was like, I don't understand no more. So how do you understand?
Okay.
Here, but don't understand there, and it's the same thing.
Let me admit something on camera. I will allow people to play hangman with themselves, and I'll let this brother hang himself. And he hung himself. So when he hung himself, I didn't let him know, like, hey, you hung yourself, you're dead. Like, I didn't let him know that. I waited for the opportune time, and I got it.
Did you wrap the rope around him?
I did not wrap the rope around him. That's strong, Sparkles. That's strong.
But did you wrap
That's strong.
Like, I play hangman.
I did not wrap the rope around him.
Do that. But did you wrap
I did not wrap the rope around him.
Only the simple fact that I say, did you wrap the rope around him? Because you said what you said prior. She said what she said prior to.
And if you ignore it,
we're not ignoring it. If you're reaching out to me, I'm reaching out to you. We're both communicating. We're not talking about what we talked about prior to me leaving. You're asking me, how you doing? How you feeling? How's everything going? You know, is everything okay? How you feeling
sleeping
today? That's caring ass questions.
Because I cared.
But you shouldn't have cared from a couple of months ago.
I cared.
So you cared.
I cared.
Then a week later you cared again. And then for a whole year you cared. And then the week he got here, you was like, I don't care no more.
I don't care. You here.
Isn't that giving out mixed signals?
To you. You're here.
But isn't that giving out mixed
But
signals?
I wouldn't have taken the approach if he did not take the approach that he took. He took the approach of thinking that he could step. You ready to go? Because I'm ready to go. First of all.
Shit, you been carrying all this time, motherfucker. Why you don't do that?
That don't mean that you're going to come in and drive this car. This car has been parked a whole year.
You've been showing me this car. You showed me the inside. You said, look, let me tell you what this car features is. Let me show you. You see how much room is in this car? Look, you can put these seats all the way back in this car. Oh my God. Have you seen this car?
Nice.
Before I left, you was like, this is a nice car, but you never gonna see this car ever again. Because
that's not what I said.
You don't have enough time to drive this car. So
okay,
therefore,
maybe I said that.
Therefore, this car is on the side. So then when he
wait a minute
to do a test drive for the guy, you like, no.
Wait a minute.
He's like, why show me all the features if I can't
what did say? What she say? Wait a minute. Hold up. It's a 22. Cause he parked me before he left. Do you remember that?
Do you remember that?
Well, never mind. Okay, we're gonna. I don't want to talk.
I'm just saying that you can't be like, since we said car metaphors, you can't be like, I have a car, but right now your budget can't afford this car, so it's gonna be parked to the side. They leave. But then next thing you know, they like, you like, but look at these speakers.
This car all yours, baby, when
like,
you come home.
You
car all you, boo.
It's got tent, it's got the moonroof you want. Like, the engine is purring.
This car
it's
all
doing everything
you
you want. And then when they come home, you like,
oh no.
Oh, you can't test drive this car. I was just showing you the features.
Mm-mm. What was that song about? What was her name? Kelly Howard? This love under new management, like, okay.
No, but you can't do all that and then when they come to be like, remember all the features that you showed me about that car?
No.
Man, that was fucking nice. You like, let's go for a test drive. You like,
I thought you already, but don't
didn't I tell you that you couldn't afford this car?
Don't you already,
Get the fuck out of here.
you already driving, because I saw you home and you driving.
No, that shit is crazy. You
already responded. Like you're already I assumed that you already got a car that you're driving. I assumed.
You again, what did you do?
Thank y'all for tuning in for this episode of Shine and Sparkle.
Hey, I need to know what y'all think about this. If you can get through this and watch this and all that, get the keys
Still
and
comment later.
Please comment later because what a Jesus Christmas
uploaded to both our YouTubes.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be to our YouTubes. But I really need to know, like, am I wrong?
You are wrong.
But she admitted that when I was right several times. So it's just crazy how, even when you be like, you're wrong. Women, we're crazy like that. Even though I think like a man sometimes.
You think like a man all the time. You think like a man. And I'll admit, I'll have my man moments where I'm just totally grabbing my nuts and thinking like a dude. I think like a dude more often than not, just because I think that sometimes the way females think doesn't make any sense. This particular case,
you don't make any
sense.
I
just felt like you can't come back home. It was a lot to me to feel like you cannot come back home and step right back into
your own self. You have to take ownership of how you played a part of it. You didn't take everything away, and that's all I'm saying. Not saying you was totally wrong. Not saying you was totally right, but I'm saying both y'all was wrong. You took ownership in something.
I want you to say he was wrong.
Partially, he was wrong also.
He's wrong right now to this day.
No.
He is wrong.
No. Y'all both wrong. But I do understand.
Have you expressed to him that he's wrong?
No, I haven't. Because he's not totally wrong. I would have felt the way he felt. I'm being honest though.
How?
Nigga, don't show me a car and then tell me I can't
I was not showing him the car.
The thing about this motherfucker, I'm like, oh, clearly, when I get back home, you're going to show me all the luxury shit that you've been telling me about. I'm telling you. So how that car doing? Man, I just put some in
It's nice. I got an oil change. It's still lubed up nice. No.
I'm not gonna be like,
you know,
so I can't drive the
nah.
car? Like,
I told you he hit me with. So you ready to go? You was right there. You was right there because I'm ready to go. I was like, well, who you talking to? You clearly cannot be talking.
I'm just saying. I do understand that point of it. Like, that's when I'm like, okay, I just think that, you know, you got to take ownership on your part of it. He wouldn't have thought that if you would have communicated that this ain't it. That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that if you didn't communicate, this is not it regardless of what's going on, because you assumed, you said it several times in this video, then you would have totally not been in the situation you're in.
Half man, half amazing. Get off here.
I am the voice of the reason.
Get off here.
No.
Get off here. Okay, I have to start work.
Yeah, you gotta get my shit together.
I have to start work on several different things. Which one? We both got tattoos on our hands. Both of us. Who you talking to?
All right.
Who you talking to? Like, gotta be a little bit more specific, Errol. Gotta be a little bit more specific.
Hand tattoos going on. Right?
Yeah, like what? We both looked at our hand like
shit.
Okay.
It is nice.
You right.
And
both of them got eyes on them, don't
yeah.
they? Yeah, both of them got eyes. So, but if you all, everyone that watches, they both got eyes. Still gotta be a little bit more specific.
But again, I could be wrong. Who knows? I'm gonna just give her this. But more than likely, I'm probably not wrong when it comes.
But we ain't talking no more. I'm through with Buddy. And
it is. But I just wanted to know, like, because we was having this discussion prior, and I just wanted to get opinion of somebody else that is.
I wish Buddy the best.
Besides, because she said I was totally wrong, and I'm like, I'm not totally wrong. I feel like as friends, even when you're in a relationship, your job is to massage my bullshit. Make me okay about my insanity. Make me all right in public with my craziness. You could tell me in private that I'm absolutely wrong and, you know, that's not right. But I feel like in public, massage my bullshit. Make it okay. Justify my faults to other people and make it all right in public. But in private is when you tell me I could be wrong. Okay, so it's just us.
No, it's 5 other people. It's 5 other people in here.
Just us, fam.
It's 5 other people in here.
Don't tell nobody.
So, thank y'all. I do have to start work. So,
yeah.
This has been Shining Sparkles.
Leave your comments
below.
And
we'll hit y'all with our YouTube links later.
And I want to see what y'all got to say.
We'll be back in here and read them and responding to people as they go along. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Holla.